The spin bike suddenly slipped out of place. To save face, she smiled and said she was fine. That day, she went to a store to buy clothes. The sales clerk assumed she was buying them as a gift. When the clerk learned Renee was buying them for herself, she walked away. The store didn't carry Renee's size. Renee looked at herself in the mirror and felt completely insecure. Renee went back to the gym. This time, she adjusted every connection on the bike. She made sure the accident wouldn't happen again. Renee pedaled with passion. She worked hard to become the person she wanted to be, but she pushed too hard. Her foot slipped and she fell heavily to the floor. When Renee woke up, she noticed her arms had become slim. Her thighs looked even. Even the fat around her stomach had disappeared. From that moment on, Renee became confident. When a man opened a door, she slipped right in, thinking he opened it for her. At a construction site, someone whistled. Renee turned around and blew a kiss. The construction workers felt confused. She went to apply for a job at the company she liked. She felt incredibly confident in that moment. Renee even got an interview. The hiring manager thought she didn't look right for the job, but Renee's confidence won over Avery. Avery was the CEO of the company. Renee became the company's receptionist. She warmly greeted every client. Renee brought water to the meeting room. She accidentally knocked over the manager's makeup box. She picked it up, but couldn't find the makeup brush for a long time. Avery told her there was no makeup brush. Avery also told Renee the company's products never included brushes. She believed Renee didn't really understand the brand. Renee explained that she thought this line targeted a different market and should have included brushes. Avery listened seriously to Renee's analysis. Renee said that ordinary girls usually put on makeup on their way to work. Without a makeup brush, the product became inconvenient to use. That would make consumers choose another brand. Avery agreed with her analysis. For the new product launch, Avery took Renee to Boston. After arriving, Renee cherished the opportunity. She practiced her script carefully, but right before the presentation began, Renee accidentally ran into a glass wall in the restroom. She woke up and went down to the first floor. She saw in the mirror that she looked just like before. Her old insecurities flooded back. She handed her script to a co-worker to give to Avery. She gave up on herself. Avery begged her to present at the next session, but Renee still rejected the chance. She tried going back to the gym. She tried to recreate the miracle from that day, but nothing happened this time. Renee decided to take matters into her own hands. She found her former co-worker. They sneaked her into the backstage area of the launch event. Avery's baby-like voice made her nervous and insecure on stage. Suddenly, the lights went out. Avery nervously walked backstage. When the lights came back on, Renee appeared. She projected two photos on the big screen. One was a confident photo of her as a receptionist. The other was a plain, ordinary-looking photo. The audience couldn't understand why the photos looked the same. Renee turned around and realized the photos were the same. She finally understood. With a different mindset, she made different choices. Renee dropped her old insecurities. She confidently shared her thoughts on stage. Her powerful speech moved the audience. Avery didn't blame her at all. She even hoped Renee would return to the company.